trouble, 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 trouble. You know I might get in trouble. You know I might get in trouble. Trouble, 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 trouble. Yeah, I may get in trouble with this. Yeah, I might hit the button with this. T.Cooke and Briaunna, Monet, yeah, you know how we coming with this. Heat it up like the summer with this. They tryna kick it, wanna punt it with us. Yeah, they say it's something in the water, so I went out and flooded my wrist.
Hey, we back again with another episode of I May Get in Trouble for This. It's your boy T.Cooke, and we also have a special guest in the building here today. My boy Chef Wallace is here, all the way from the beach.
From the beach, A-boom.
Virginia Beach is definitely in the building. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, doing fabulous, man.
Hey, appreciate you pulling up on the Trouble Pod. You know what I'm saying? Dog, so we go back, man. People don't know. Well, if they didn't know, they gonna know now. We definitely go back since the college days, the dorm room days.
Dorm room.
You know what I'm saying?
2010.
Yeah, dog. Dominion House at Old Dominion. Yeah. Shout out our alma mater.
Yes, sir.
Monarchs, you know that already. But yeah, man. It's just been a blessing to kind of see your progression from then to now. So we're gonna get into the backstory and everything that,
man.
just to catch everybody up. So for the people who don't know, back in college, you were pre-med in college. So what led you kind of down the path of becoming a chef?
So basically, like you said, I was pre-med. Mm-hmm. Been working in hospitals for a while. Mm-hmm. Been around hospitals for a while because that's where my family is. They're pre-med. Mm-hmm. So while I was in school studying pre-med, started picking up jobs at fine dining restaurants and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. The first one, well, the main one was Sonoma Wine Bar and Bistro. Okay. And I started working there. I said, wine bistro's all right. Girls like wine. What's up? So I was like, all right, let's go ahead and get this on. Worked front of the house. Front of the house means like serving, bartending, hosting, bussing. So I got into that. And then I was like, man, I said, hey, this back of the house look kind of fun. He said, nah, there ain't no money in that. I said, well, can I do both? So they trained me on both of those and all that, and got really good, like good real fast. Yeah. And then I just ended up capitalizing on my salesmanship, my craftsmanship, doing all of that as well. To the point that, man, even when we started moving into the Ville, started making up makeshift meals out of nothing, man, like out of the cafeteria and all that stuff. For sure. But then it hit me as soon as I graduated. I was like, Mom, I don't want to be in hospitals no more, Mama. I want to be in hospitality. Come on.
Talk about it. Let them know.
I said, I don't want to see him sick no more, Mama.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to make him feel good.
Amen.
But yeah, so that's how I ended up being. I ended up being good. And what she told me was that, hey, you better be good. I said, all right, capitalize on everything. So I capitalize on just not food, but capitalize on wine, different spirits, beers. Been studying wine for quite a while. Had the opportunity to learn under a level 2 then, but now level 3 sound, and that's a kind of a big deal in the wine world. So I had many blessings, opportunities to work with great chefs, great spirit advisors, and but yeah, I'm here.
Hey man, we glad you pulled up.
Yes, sir.
Once again. Hey man, so you mentioned it briefly, but I want to say probably like our junior or senior year at ODU, we was in the village, and like you would definitely be improvising. Like you would, I know one time we had like some Coca-Cola for those. We had to clarify. We had some Coca-Cola, and like you turned it into some type of not a dressing, but some type of you was making a dessert and you used it for something one time.
Man, hey.
And I'm like, this dude is nice. He you know what I'm saying? So, and then I remember like towards the end of our tenure at ODU, you also, I think you was like, weren't you selling plates at one time?
Selling plates,
like
man.
Slinging plates out the
plates, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I remember one time, like, cause you would always try stuff. You would cook stuff for me and the homies when we would pull up. And I remember one time you cooked, I think it was, I don't know if it was a steakum or what it was. I was like, bro, no cap, this better than my mama's steakum. Like no cap. I was like, yo, and I was like, that's when I realized you had to give. But when did you realize, I actually can make this a profession?
When I was at Sonoma, when they started requesting my specials over the executive chefs.
Oh wow.
I said, oh man. So it almost came to the point that during this time I was serving, bartending. That would be my one shift, and then the other days I'll end up cooking. It came to the point that I got so popular that I would take maybe 9 to 10 tables for the night, and then I'll serve them, wine and dine them, and then end up cooking for them. It was to the point I was wearing black shirt, black tie, and then a chef coat. Only one doing it in
Oh
there.
wow.
That's
crazy.
Yeah.
So that's what's up, man. I mean, you talk about Sonoma, and that was a very, prominent, restaurant at that time. I remember in 2013, you allowed us to shoot the Corleone music video at your establishment at the time. Kind of speak on that and with some of the memories that you remember from that time.
Man, that was around Sonoma in their prime. My man Cook was looking for something that was elegant, classy, something that would set the vibe, set the tone. I said, oh, I got just a place. Went ahead, called the owners, called the chefs, found a time to do that as well. And then we were able to make that happen. Like, clean video, like pristine. Nobody was doing it.
Come on.
We ain't shooting no Ruth Chris. We ain't shooting at no Applebee's, man.
Talk about it, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, bro, black excellence.
Yes, yes.
You feel what I'm saying? But no, I always appreciated you allowing us to come in, and they definitely welcomed us, and it was definitely hospitable. Talk about also in 2016. You had the opportunity to venture into the film world a little bit with Name Drop.
Oh yeah,
had your first acting role and stuff like that, man. And you was even when you was talking about, kind of, I realized that you knew that menu and all the specials, everything like the back of your hand when it comes to the wine, when it comes to everything. So kind of talk about your memories from when we shot Name Drop in that little brunch scene that we did.
Oh yeah, so for that brunch scene, like I said, I played the chef / server. I had to wine and dine y'all like I would treat any of my guests. I always treat my guests, whoever are coming in to eat, like it's going to be their last time, last supper. You never know. They don't tip you, okay, they probably got all they got and put it into the meal so they can take the girl out or whatever. So that's what I capitalize on. I say, hey, I'm going to capitalize on my salesmanship, presentation, all that stuff, because guess what? It's the show. I love putting on the show.
Lights, camera, action.
Yeah, man. I love putting on the show. And I'm glad y'all were able to enjoy yourselves because, like I said, it made it feel like a true restaurant. It was like, oh, what you like? Oh, no. Oh. I'll go and get this.
Yeah.
It says chicken. I get the chicken. Nah, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all what this is.
Back.
Yes. To the bread, to what it's bring, to the sauces, to what it's layered with, what it's accompanied with. A great wine to choose that with.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? You did your thing. That's why I didn't really even want to prep you, because I know you were natural and I didn't want you to overthink. Just be yourself. Yeah. And it came off authentic on camera. So I definitely appreciate you trusting my vision when it came to that. So over the years, like you mentioned that you've worked at some established restaurants in the 757. Here recently, you've branched out and started your own business. What made you want to make that transition?
Got tired of working for the man.
Talk about it.
Mama, I'm the man.
I am the captain now.
But nah, it just felt like it ended up becoming, my jobs ended up becoming research and development. That's all I saw it as, research and development. All right. I'm not going to shade anything or anything. Worked for the Butcher's Son, managed that for a few years. Great establishment, great steakhouse. Great restaurant in this area that people have known to love and everything. But like I said, I moved to the Butcher's Son based off things I didn't know. I came from fine dining to the Butcher's Son, a little more, they call it casual select.
Okay.
You can come in a 3-piece suit. You can come in some flip-flops. You're going to get a great steak. So they don't do composed dishes. That's what I'm used to. I got a little spoiled with my first jobs. Yeah. Like, make these meals make sense. Butcher's Son's mix and match. Go ahead. What you in the mood for? You want some mac and cheese? You want some Brussels sprouts? Oh, with that steak? Yeah, we can do that. So I didn't know too much about butchering. So I said, all right, let's go ahead and learn about some butchering. I butchered before, but not to that extent of cutting steaks every day. And it was to the point when I applied, the executive chef now was the prep cook for Sonoma, and he told me about actually being and interviews for it. I said, hey, if you get that job, I'll go ahead and swing over there. I'll leave this place. I said, what's up? Let's do it. Because he's a man of color as well, from Puerto Rico, only been in the States for not even 10 years. And given an opportunity like that to do that, I said, oh, I'm going to stand behind that. Yeah. But after a while, research and development, capitalizing on that, started bartending over there for maybe 5-6 months. Okay. They said I do too good of a job that they put me in management. I was going to tell them, hey, I'm trying to make y'all $100K by myself in this month. I said, are y'all sure? Because it came in, became manager around the end of October, November. Our busy month is November to December because nobody wants either a giant steak in the middle of the summer or anything. They want that meat and potatoes during the winter.
Yeah, something that's going to stick.
Yeah, exactly. Thick boy season. But yeah, so end up going in that, a whole lot of things I learned that I can take with my company on how to make a better company. Okay. And capitalize on my salesmanship, capitalize on my craft. People state that, oh, you're a chef. I said, nah, I do it all. I'm a showman. I'm an entertainer.
For sure.
Culinary entertainer. That's what I am.
Jack of all trades. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, so if you need a wine paired, I'll go ahead and do that. If you need liquor paired with that, you need a cocktail. Oh, you don't know what you like? I'll go ahead and say, hey, tell me your top 3 flavors, the spirit that you like to do, and I'll make it right then and there for you. Yeah. Just make it happen.
For sure.
I'm not those type of bartenders or servers like, this is going to be difficult. Nah, you know what you like. Yeah. You know what you like. Yeah. And I'm going to go and make sure that we make it right. Just like when it came to steaks and stuff like that. Some people ask for mid-rare, and they said, well, this is too overdone. It'd be mid-rare. I'm not going to go ahead and fight with them. I said, all right, so this is our house mid-rare. But I want to make it your mid-rare now, all right?
Talk about it.
So I said, sir, what's your name? Jack? I'm going to make the Jack's mid-rare for you, all right? All right, going to have that, because I always tell them if we mess up or something, I make it seem like it's not just the cooks, not just the front of the house, but it's us. I'm sorry that we fell short on y'all. To be called a steakhouse, we should be able to cook a steak correctly. But what would you like? What do you consider a perfect cooked steak for you? So I always capitalize on that, make sure people will feel at home. Like, don't be too uppity. Of course, you'll come through those pretentious people that think they know everything. But when they see me and they try to test me, they say, oh, he know his shit. I said, hey, he know his shit. He's like, all right.
Yeah, no, you definitely know your stuff, man. Like, I remember, we done took a few joints to the butcher's son, no cap. You know what I'm saying? Drop Wallace's name real quick, and yes, he always gonna be hospitable. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely appreciate you looking out over the years. Whatever event we came through, whether it's birthday party, whether it's a night out, you know what I'm saying? We definitely appreciated you doing that. We even seen you like in some of their commercials and stuff like that. Like, really, you know what I'm saying? Talk about that, man, and talk about kind of just working your way up the ranks there, because everybody, no matter if you went to the one in Virginia Beach or the one in Chesapeake, your name definitely held a lot of weight. Yeah, man. You feel what I'm saying?
I think it was how genuine I was, and how fun I had been doing my job, how much fun it was to me. Enjoyed every bit of it, especially like serving people. Think people are just servers. No, I saw all my servers as professionals. You chose this job, carry it that way. It's a job. It's a profession. It's not just it's just a serving job. Now some of these servers, at some of these restaurants, they seeing 6 figures. They seeing 6 figures, and it's cash.
Oh wow.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Hey,
government gonna be watching.
Hey.
Claim your tips.
Word of advice: don't play yourself. But yeah. So I really enjoyed that. They saw that and they said, "Hey, I want this guy," and it ended up being people that were other business owners. So I was doing photo shoots for Roast Rider out in Virginia Beach, a coffee shop, for the butcher's son. Found it a little funny that I ended up becoming in all the magazines without me knowing. I said, I need some royalties on that one. Talk about it.
Oh, yeah. I started collecting magazines. I said, all right. Me again. I said, all right, I like this. But hey, they showed nothing but love and support for me because before I even accepted the manager position, I didn't even know I was going in for the manager position. They were like, "Hey, see you on Monday." I said, "All right." I pick up a shift anyway. I said, yeah, maybe I'm scheduled Monday. All right. That Sunday night, they put in the roster for all the candidates for the manager position. I didn't know it was a sign up. I said, I didn't sign up for nothing.
They just put your name in the hat.
Oh, yeah, straight up. And they just liked my charisma because the GM and the owner sat down with me. And they were like, hey, what do you see yourself in 5 years? I said, hey, y'all ain't got to worry. I don't want your job. I want your boss's job. I told him straight up.
Talk heavy then.
Oh, yes, sir.
Talk to me nice.
Okay. I said, I want your boss's job. And I'm here to capitalize on this. But in order for me to accept this position, I have a company on the side that I've been trying to promote for a while. And this is 3 years ago.
Okay.
I'm finally free, bro.
Amen.
And they're okay with that because in their systems, you can, as a manager, being salaried, can have outside work or whatever. That's conflicting, especially with something that is in the same field.
Yeah, like conflict of interest.
Yeah, so they showed love, put me in the magazines, put me in the commercials. And that was within the first like 6-7 months because I guess they were talking to me big because the executive chef was saying, hey, I got a good guy for you. I got a good guy. And his last few guys weren't so good. And he said, nah, he's legit. And I think they were impressed by the chef's choice and an employee to bring to that company.
I got you.
They weren't ready for it. I was like, hey, what do you want to learn? Because for my first day of training, they was like, hey, this is how you sell wine or whatever. I said, okay. Hey, can I try that for a second? First 3 tables, I sold over almost $1,200 worth of wine.
Come on, man. And that's come from your background. You feel what I'm saying?
I was like, I had a Bojangling a little bit. I said, all right. I said, hey, can I try? Can I try that real quick? Yeah, of course. Do you not open bottle? I think so.
Man, come on.
Yeah.
I'm weak. But nah, man. Like you mentioned 3 years ago, you told them that you had a side hustle, and now you are doing that full time. So talk to the people and let them know about you launching Food the Sixth Love Language Incorporated, and let them, kind of just know what was the inspiration behind it and what made you, okay, I'm going full force with this now.
Yeah, so basically, like you said, I've been good, and I've been fairly decent. I just put my stuff on the back burner, making sure my people are good, especially in my companies, because that's what I care about. I care about my employees, make sure their livelihood is good. And I was willing to give them a livelihood to take away mine. I wasn't selfish enough. I wasn't selfish enough. So, all right, I said, I got this going, got it on the back burner. And then once they were able to have the right amount of management, coverage, and all that stuff, I was like, hey,
it's time.
I said, hey, they gave me the offer to resign. I don't think they were ready for me to take the offer. Yeah. I said, when do I sign? When do I sign?
Yeah.
And like I said, sign, turned in my keys. I said, how soon can it start? They said, I guess you can start today. Gave him a hug. Took them shackles off my feet.
Come on, man.
I said, I'm free. I said, I'm sorry for smiling so hard. Y'all in a great position, but hey, I'm the happiest man in the world right now. Hey, haven't stopped smiling since, bro.
Nothing like that freedom, bro.
Man.
To do and come and go as you please, bro. And like we said, we definitely proud of you, bro, for stepping out on faith, and we want to support you 100% any way that we can. You know what I'm saying, as far as promotion and getting your business out there, bro. Because Black-owned businesses is definitely, definitely very important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for anybody that may have some kind of premonitions in regards to stepping out on faith, what's some advice that you would give people before, like they might be able to cook, they might have a passion for hospitality, but what's some advice that you could actually give people if they want to start their own business when it comes to catering or anything like that?
Get the experience, work in restaurants, know how the front and back work. When it comes to catering, people going to want drinks. Go ahead and get your certs for everything. Get coverage because people are trying to shut you down. You don't know. They're going to try to shut you down, especially if you're doing well. Get versatile. I love my people, but, hey, put the parsley down. I'm tired of the black and salmon and asparagus, bro. Go ahead and enhance our palates. Go ahead and read books about different cuisines. I want to keep on continuing because I know I'm being shady, but I meant it with all my heart. But I love y'all.
I love y'all. Be killing me with the parsley, bro. It's like they take the parsley like LeBron do with the powder and just put the joke all in there. I'm like, bro, it's too much parsley, bro.
Yeah, I said,
like, bro,
like, this is good salmon, but these grass trimmings, golly.
Not grass trimmings.
But know your craft, learn your craft, love your craft. Make sure that you know that you love it. Don't just say, hey, I'm good at cooking. Because guess what? Mama good at cooking. That don't mean she want to cook every day.
Talk about it.
She needs rest, but just know that it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, like sleepless nights, but it's going to pay off. But like I said, capitalize on branching out, knowing different spices, going different places. Just not eating one type of cuisine. Soul food, everybody loves it, but I'm trying to keep our people here for a while. So nutrition is key, and make those flavors taste as good as those gluttonous flavors as well.
Come on, man.
And man.
No, that's real talk, man. And like we, people that follow you, they'll see, on your Instagram, your key words is research and development. We know that. You know what I'm saying? That's the key right there. You got to, kind of expand your palate. But talk about, like, you mentioned something about, nutrition and things like that. And I had a question in regards to people who have dietary needs that may want to support your business. They might be vegan, vegetarian. They might be doing a keto diet or something like that.
Exactly.
Do you have meal plan options for those people as well?
Oh, yeah, of course. I have desserts. I have appetizers. I have entrees. Crazy thing is, my girlfriend, she's actually allergic to seafood, dairy, eggs, nuts. Definitely allergic. Definitely allergic.
Yeah.
So at different restaurants, she was never able to have a full meal to its entirety. She was able to have the steak minus the butter, salt, pepper, some seasoning.
Yeah.
Oh, she can have the broccolini, no butter, not minus the sauce because it does have some butter or cream base in it. So I was able to make creams, sauces, and even vegan options available because due to her being allergic to all those things, she all her desserts had to be vegan, vegan plus nut free. So that's even harder.
Yeah.
Man, I got a few recipes that like on Butcher Son. You can check them out for brunch. I do vegan French toast. Vegan French toast, heavy hitting. I told them, I said, before I leave, I'm gonna give y'all some heavy hitters. I said, free 99. Y'all better take it because guess what? This is going to be your best sales. A vegan French toast that instead of eggs, I use bananas, squash those out, use coconut milk, use maple syrup, and then I use baguettes. People don't realize French bread is literally water and flour. That's all it truly is, water, salt, flour. And that's how they bake those things. There is no dairy, there is no egg in those things. So you just got to, like I said, research all your stuff, know what you can serve these people. Because some people saying, I'm gluten-free. Celiac is real. Celiac is real. Some people have smaller, it's not as severe as some. But like I said, like even at the Butcher Son, we always had vegans come in, surprisingly, at the Butcher Son. Because the vegans usually be the mothers or sisters. Because the people choose the Butcher Son because we have a great kids meal. We have great steaks, so that covers the husband and the kids. Now what's the wife going to eat? So I always capitalize on that, and I always tell them, I say, hey, what do you like and what do you don't like for you to be vegan? Because some vegans don't like mushrooms, even though they need it. So I'll go ahead and right then and there make a special for them right then and there, and then if they love that special, I'll sell it as a special. I'll sell them vegan appetizers as a special selling out. I was selling chicken at a steakhouse selling out.
Talk about it.
I was like, hey,
come on.
I'm there. Food,
come on.
This is love language, man.
Hey, come on, man. Talk about it, bro. So firsthand, I've seen, like, I've been out with you to different restaurants in Virginia Beach, and like I was speaking of, like, your name definitely holds a certain amount of weight when you out with, you know, Chef Wallace. You know, they'll bring complimentary this to the table, that to the table. Talk about kind of like the benefits of, you know, you having a name out here in Virginia Beach, because people wouldn't know that, you know, some people should know that you're a humble individual. You never wanted to try to stun on people, but you have put in a certain level of work over the years. So kind of talk about, you know, the inner workings of, okay, I know the chef at this restaurant, and I know the chef at this restaurant. When I go there, I'm going to get, you know, a certain amount of love, you know, moving forward.
Yeah. So real recognize real. That's what it is. They have, especially in private dining and local restaurants, no chains and stuff like that. I try to support people. I try to support local. Try to support small businesses, but especially black businesses as well. Virginia Beach doesn't have too many of those.
Yeah.
But kind of like I said, back to Sonoma, come from Sonoma, they have groomed some great chefs. We have some chefs that came from Sonoma that are running Esoteric. Great restaurant. It was like a little swanky vibe, nice little hipster vibe, garden in there and everything. But they have seen the work that I put in, and they have seen their work. They're like, hey, he is chef, but that man's an entertainer. And I say, I appreciate that. I say, y'all ain't got to do nothing for me. I say, I'm just a person.
Yeah.
I'm just a person, man. He said, nah, you that guy. You a people's person. I said, yeah, you right, man. But, like, they know I will take care of them. They'll take care of me. But it's not, like, insinuated, like, hey, I know you hook me up.
Yeah.
Nah. Like, when I come to different restaurants, of course, I'll tip the server, but most importantly, I'll tip that whole line. I was like, hey, here's $10 for each person on the line. Hey, who made my meal? Here you go, man. Appreciate that. Like, keep doing your thing.
That's key.
Like, capitalize on what you're doing. Capitalize on your craft. Even though it's not your true craft, capitalize on them, because they think that you're going to be slacking. They want you to slack. But guess what? Just capitalize like this is, your job. Like, you're the president of the United States. Like, hey, your stuff is important. That's how I treated my host. That's how I treated my my dishwashers. Most important people in my company. What you talking about?
Come on, man. People would normally overlook somebody like that.
Oh, no, I need you.
Yeah.
I say, hey, y'all hungry? Because guess what? Those are the most rotated positions in the restaurant industry. Because they say, hey, I'm just a dishwasher. I can find somewhere else.
Yeah.
Nah, make them feel like they're worth it and feel important during those times. Hey, you need a meal? I was like, hey, you seeing a whole lot of plates coming back, cleaning all these plates. I know you got to be hungry for something.
Yeah, for
Hey,
sure.
let me make you a meal.
Take
I
care of them.
appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Come on, man. Talk about it, bro. That's definitely some game out there, bro, for people. So moving forward, though, like, I always say, like, we know, like, famous chefs, they might have their catchphrases and stuff like that. You know, Emerald Lagasse, he got BAM.
Yeah.
Your signature catchphrase, for the people that don't know, is "Hey boom,
hey boom,
hey boom."
Yes,
that's what they know.
Yeah, boss.
Out the beach, they know that. You know what I'm saying? So where did that come from, and how did you kind of just stamp that, like, this is mine?
Man, son, I met a couple of great young fellows named Chuck Monet,
Chuck Money,
and Kim Latte. Morris, yes, sir.
Chuck and Kim Line. Shout out to P.
Shout to the P. I was like, what these boys hollering about? When every time they taste something good, see something good,
Yeah.
food or woman, yes, sir.
So yeah.
But yeah, like, I was like, man, I said, hey boom, hey boom.
It's kind of
I
catchy.
said, I like that. I started hanging out with them too much. Not too much, enough. And then I started eating. I was like, I see where you coming from. Hey, boom. That thing hit and bubble.
Hey, bubble.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Don't worry. Royalty checks coming soon. Hey, boom.
Hey, stay tuned. Don't play yourself. Yeah, bro. So, yeah, we just, as a collective, bro, just the team, we definitely proud of you, dog. So, moving forward, though, being a chef, you know what I'm saying, you are kind of like multifaceted. You, like you said, you do catering, meal plans, bartending. it's different levels to the game, but what's kind of your favorite, like, out of everything? What would be like, okay, I'm really gonna have a good time doing this?
All right. So food is his love language. We capitalize on bartending, recipes, meal prep, and private chef, in-house chef, cooking lessons, catering, and all that stuff. And what you see in a restaurant, your favorite restaurant, that excites me. That excites me like crazy. Like to your greeting, getting greeted, feeling welcome. All right, let's get you a beverage. Okay, this person is personable. So with that said, going on to the appetizer. Oh man, he knows his stuff. Hey, you know what? It was great. Like basically bring them out of their little box to go ahead and show them something that they will enjoy and stuff like that. Like, I'm just going to go and get the regular burger. Nah, hey, try this special. I promise you, if you don't like it, I will buy it. This means coming as a server and stuff like that, all the way down to the dessert. So I love the whole showmanship of a restaurant, of a good restaurant.
Yeah.
So I want to be the host. I want to be the server. I want to be the bartender because it keeps it interesting. Because like when you're a chef, let me just go and keep cooking. Let me keep cooking. They say, hey, you're pretty personable. You got to talk. Some chefs just want to get the work in.
That's it.
Excuse me. And I'm not that. I want to mingle with these people. Hey, how was everything? How was your cocktail? Did it pair well? Was it something that you liked? It was a little too far for your liking. I said, okay, hey, I'm going to take a step back and go ahead and give you something else. Hey, here's a sample. Try this before you go ahead. Let it sit on your tongue. Like make food make sense.
I like that.
And that's what I love about it. So basically everything I do, meal preps, okay, that's probably the least thing that I like, but people need it.
Yeah.
Money in it. Nutrition is key. People who are actually caring about their diets and stuff like that, that is key.
Yeah.
But the whole showmanship of like, hey, come around, y'all. I want to show you how to do this. I want to show you how to flambe. I'm going to go ahead and watch your eyebrows now. I'm putting this on fire.
Hey, come on. That fire. No cap. So, yeah, so talk about, bro, like, if anybody follows you on Instagram, they'll see, you post a plethora of different dishes and things like that, of that nature. Is there a specific dish or like a signature dish that you're most known for that people request?
Man, so I do a whole lot of cuisines. I specialize in classical French Creole cuisine. So everything from New Orleans, man. I make a mean gumbo. To the Caribbean, I make a mean jerk. Hey, I'm challenging all Jamaican mamas. Hey,
oh, come on, dog.
Hey. I ain't just talking that shit, man.
Hey, come on, dog. Come on, let them know, man.
But I want to say, man, it's kind of hard. People love my gumbo because, especially in this region, they're not used to that.
Yeah.
So it varies in the region.
Okay.
It truly does, because I was in New Orleans making paella, a Spanish dish. It is a rice dish with seafood. Yes, New Orleans has seafood, but they have jambalaya. But paella, going to a different country to go ahead and try that type of cuisine and embracing it. So it really depends on the region where I'm coming from. Okay. The gumbo, I want to say, in this region is probably my biggest hit right now.
Okay. All right. So, yeah. And, I mean, the winter is coming, so you're going to need something to stick to the ribs for sure. So, hit this man up. Moving forward here, though, man, like you told me off the record, man, you said this going to be the first Thanksgiving in probably a decade that I'm going to actually be able to spend with my family, because you being in the service industry, you taking care of other people's families.
Exactly.
Now you can sit down with your family. They're going to make you cook, or you going to be able to chill and sit back? What's the move?
I might cook a little something.
Okay, so slight. Okay.
Something slight.
All right.
I already told her I ain't doing the whole Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah.
I don't give you an invoice for that. Love you, mama, but hey, you know my worth. Learn my worth.
Run that check. We need that check.
But yeah, it's been over a decade. Serves thousands of people. Thousands of people. Made sure that they were good.
Yeah.
throughout the last 7+ years, I'll go ahead and visit my family before Thanksgiving started or after Thanksgiving had already ended. I got tired of it. I said, hey, Mama, I'm home for the holidays. What's up?
Yeah.
I'm here, Mom.
Come on.
Got nephews, nieces that are born now.
Yeah.
I wasn't being selfish enough with my time. My life was work. And I enjoyed work, but work became work. It wasn't a love no more.
Talk about it, man. 2022, we putting ourselves first. That's
Yeah.
mental health. That's everything. Put yourself
yeah,
first.
yeah.
If I got any advice personally, 2022, put yourself first, bro. That's the motto. So moving forward here, though, man, like, you know, when the pandemic hit, man, you know, it kind of affected a lot of businesses. You having your own business, how did that affect, you know, your clientele and your business when the pandemic hit?
It didn't truly affect me too bad because people knew that how safe I was. They were ended up being safe. They wanted not to go to the restaurants and everything. So that's when I started doing personal chefs. Like, hey, I'll come to you and cook. I'll drop your food off. Hey, you missed that restaurant? Because people didn't realize how much they missed restaurants until they couldn't go to no restaurants.
Facts.
And they truly enjoyed all those things as well. And they said, hey, this is better than the restaurant. Hey, do you do cooking classes? Can you do like painting sips and stuff like that? I said, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So those things are blowing up. But unfortunately, I was taking off, but I wasn't taking off how I wanted to because I was still tied to the butcher's son.
Yeah.
Like I said, they were a local business. They got plenty of money. The steakhouse. You sell on steaks, you got some money.
Yeah. Sure.
You got some money. So I was making sure that they were good, but still I was doing my own thing. But I passed up on tens of thousands of dollars in a matter of maybe 2 months. Tens of thousands. Crazy. And I got tired of it.
Yeah.
Because they're working with me, say, hey, and then I just realized it. And they said, hey, we want to see you do extremely well, but not better than us.
At least they was honest, because a lot of people, some of y'all friends at home, they won't admit that they want to see you do well, but just not better than them. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they didn't say it word for word, but they basically were like, hey, we see you doing well, you see you doing this. Hey, just making sure that your full attention is. I said, my full attention is not to here. My company, my name ain't Butcher's Son. My daddy ain't no butcher.
Talk about it though, man. That's real talk.
I was like, respectfully.
Respectfully.
I was like, yo, nah. I was like, I'm here to help y'all out to make sure that y'all are good.
Yeah.
So y'all have your aces in all the right places, and then I'll be able to skedaddle because y'all know my time coming.
Man, talk about it, man.
Yeah,
you made you made that transition though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, made that transition.
I was planning for it.
Like, hey, before they changed their mind, I was already out the door. I was running. I said, yes, sir.
Hey, bro.
Again, but follow me on Facebook. Food the Sits Love Language. Follow me on Instagram. Peep_this34. Inquiries, email me. My emails are listed. Subscribe to my website, foodthesits.com. I'm going to have a big launch within the next 2 to 3 weeks, I believe. I'm just working on some kinks, but hey, y'all are welcome to go ahead and view that website as well and subscribe. I'm going to have little cocktail recipes, breakfast recipes, and some entrees and appetizers that y'all can go ahead and have on that newsletter as well. With that said, I'm still working on my cookbook. Haven't decided I'm going to do an ebook, do like some small little things like maybe 5 to 10 recipes at a time, and then make a hard copy book. But hey, recipes coming soon. Make them easy, make them elegant, make them clean. Cause a lot of people around here, Mr. Make It Happen, he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing, but I'm a whole different another league. He's doing family food. Hey, his production is great. Everything's good. But I'm trying to make mac and cheese out of something else. I'm trying to make collard greens look like something else. I'm trying to make classic cuisine that our people know and love and mesh it with international cuisines to make them love that even more.
Talk about it, bro. Half of it is the presentation, bro.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? These people, man, like, yo, it might. Like, and that's another thing. Thanksgiving coming up. Y'all be taking pictures of y'all Thanksgiving plate. It don't be looking appetizing. It might taste appetizing, but it don't look appetizing.
Nah.
You feel what I'm saying? But it's about the presentation. This man right here, presentation, you know, he ain't going, you know, we didn't came a long way from the college days when, you know, you have it on the paper plate and, you know what I'm saying, you do. But nah. Check this man Instagram out. He plugged his socials and everything like that. But no, we just getting started here. Got some more questions for you too. You know what I'm saying? So, as far as your clientele though, because we seen you plug your socials and everything like that. So when you get new clients, is it mostly word of mouth or is it on social media? How do people like normally find out or inquire about your services?
So I partnered up with a seasoning company called Cooking with Greens.
Okay.
Small world. They are actually my girlfriend's uncle and aunt. When me and her started dating, I want to say that same year, they just started being on Facebook Live, just cooking for fun. And then they started making their own little seasonings. Their seasonings are all vegan, salt controlled, hand ground seasonings. It's up to like 23 different seasonings, 23, 24. You can have a ranch dry seasoning. You got cheese dry seasoning. This is all vegan, stuff like that. And he said, "Hey, we gotta work." I was like, all right. I thought he just pulled my leg. I was like, all right. Saw their following. I cooked for them a couple times. One time, I had over 220,000 views in 2 hours.
Jesus.
And like I said, they keep on making the claim that, hey, we're not chefs. We're just having a great time. We're enjoying ourselves. And they are literally having a great time. But yeah, shout out to Cooking with the Greens. For putting me on and showing as much love as they did and having so much belief in me. So a lot of it comes from there. A good amount comes from word of mouth. I cooked for a handful of people, especially up north, surprisingly, because I know a couple of people from New Jersey, New York area, DMV, but especially that New Jersey, New York, I started doing private chef and destination chefs in the Outer Banks. Had a few families, I want to say anywhere between 5 to 8 families come in, living in a mansion that they rent out for the week, hire me as a chef. And it was end up being the same key person. Shout out to James. He's actually an executive recruit. I had to look at what executive recruit was. So he makes, so he basically has looks for CEOs to find them better wages to make more money as a CEO. I had the opportunity of cooking for executive recruits, like executives for AT&T, executives for Johnson & Johnson. I actually had the blessing to cook for the president of Johnson & Johnson, but he runs the medical part of it called Janssen & Janssen. Didn't realize, and guess what? They all brothers. They all sisters.
Heavy. Talk to me nice.
Yeah, they all brothers and sisters. So my clientele is very mixed as well. And so that means that all my cuisine has to be mixed as well. And with that said, like you, basically like how you keep on asking me, what's my favorite cuisine? Hey, it's world cuisine. Global cuisine. I love it all, man.
International.
I love it all. Worldwide. Look away.
Talk about it. Talk about it. Yeah, bro. So now moving forward, so you touched on it a little bit as far as you know, like destination, you know, different destinations that you've been in that you've been able to cater and bring your talents to. Out of everywhere that you've been, what's been your favorite so far?
Man, surprisingly, even though it's down the street, the Outer Banks has been extremely fun. I didn't realize how big houses get out there. Looking at houses that are over 14,000 square feet, like it's crazy.
That money different.
That money different, and that money's there. And I said, hey, that's where I need to be. If people are vacationing here, that's where I need to be. Went out to all the different shops, made my name known out here. Say, hey, I'll be shopping at your at your market for this. I do this and this and this. If you have anybody who is interested, hey, just let me know. I'm available year round. Just tell them to book me through my email, and then we can make something happen with for the calendars and those dates that they're looking for. But again, food is his love language, man. Hey, that name comes from the 5 languages of love.
5 love languages.
And people forget food is that from that unknown one that people don't know but don't consider. I say, hey, food is his love language. I say, hey, it sounds right. It sounds right.
Talk about it, dog. Because everybody talk about the 5 love languages, but they don't talk about that 6th one, though.
Yeah, not at all.
They say what food is the way to a man's heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's cool for a guy that texts a girl, hey, how you feeling? How's your day going? It's even better to say, hey, you hungry?
Hey, what they say? I just want to feed you.
I just want to feed you.
I just want to feed you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell her shorty quit. You know what I'm saying? No cap. But no, bro. So moving forward though, bro. So wanted to ask you this question because you kind of touched on it a little bit earlier, but in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself in your business, bro?
Man, 5 years. Within the next year, I'm trying to get me either a food truck, food trailer. Just show the people different cuisines. It's not gonna be a fixed menu. I might go Cuban. I might go Dominican. I might go Puerto Rican. I might go African. I was cooking Gullah Geechee in the Outer Banks, bro. Hey, I was serving black-eyed peas in hot water. Come and let's play together.
Hey, in the bright, shiny weather. Don't get it twisted, dog. No cap. Yeah.
But yeah. So I was showing them different cultures, African cultures of these people. I was like, hey, this is African American culture. I consider myself American, but the Gullah Geechee, that's African American. Because I'm of African descent, but I never seen Africa.
And that's a lot of us.
I never seen Africa.
That's a lot of us.
I don't know what country in Africa, what state or county or whatever province they are, what part I'm from. But the Gullah Geechee, it tells you about the labor that they had put into it. One of the main sources of rice came from South Carolina, the South Carolina coast. So I showed them hot water cornbread, black-eyed peas, succotash. These are staples. Okra. People don't realize okra in West Africa means gumbo.
Come on, man. See, and that's where that research and development comes from, bro. You got to be well versed. And, you know, my manager, Brian, his folks from South Carolina, so he can relate to, you know, even though he don't eat grits. I said, what person from the South don't eat grits? He don't rock with them. But everything goes, you know, for sure. So when you said the Gullah Geechee, you know what I'm saying, we tapped in with that too, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But for sure, man, so any events or anything coming that you are a part of moving forward between the end of 2021 and 2022? Anything?
Yes. So Cooking the Greens, they have a free book signing this Sunday, the 21st, out in Town Center, a place called Gather. I'll be there. I'll be making a few appetizers. They'll be there doing book signing. I'll be signing. I had a recipe or two that end up making it into the book. So now I'm a published chef now. So
hey, y'all talk about in your Instagram bio published model. He said published chef. That's flex a little different. It's a little different.
Yeah. So that's nice. I was like, hey, I'm doing all this before 30. My birthday's Saturday. Turned 31, but I'm making sure that everything's done.
Dog, that joint sneaking up quick.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Hey, bro.
Getting old.
Hey, bro.
Yes, sir. Had to dye the beard because the pepper was coming.
The salt and pepper. The salt and pepper.
But yeah, so I have that coming up the 21st. I'll be there. During that time, it's from 1 to 7. Like I said, Town Center is our free book signing. And I'm gonna be working with them a whole lot more. We're actually supposed to be going on tour very soon. For other book signings. I want to say New York, Chicago, Houston, and I'll be there for a few days, and we're actually gonna be doing dinners and stuff like that. But that's to be announced.
Okay.
We haven't got our dates all set, but hey, it's gonna happen.
It's coming. It's coming.
Hey, boom.
Booked and busy. Don't get it twisted.
Booked and busy.
Don't get it twisted. So yeah, bro. So all of our guests that come on the show, bro, we definitely play the infamous Trouble Bubble. And for the people at home who don't know what that is, we have our guests pop this bubble here. If they get 1 through 3, it's a mild, easy to answer question. If they pop the bubble and you get 4 through 6, it's a little bit spicy of a question. But if you don't want to answer it, then you can take a sip. You can take a sip, take a shot. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. So,
all right.
Without further ado, let's get into it. Let me have you pop the bubble, dog.
All right. I see it's at 5.
Yes.
I know how this game play. Sometimes it don't roll and stays at 5.
Hey man, don't do no conspiracy stuff in here, dog.
I'm on 1.
All right. So go ahead and pick one of these.
All right.
And go ahead and read it out. If it's something crazy, then we might can pass it.
What's the most drunk you have ever been? Yeesh.
If you know, hey.
It's been some times.
Hey, bro. Back in the Disney.
It's been some times. The most drunk I ever been. Oh man.
If you
CEB cookouts, boy.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Legendary.
Yeah.
CEB, some of them legendary summer cookouts.
Oh man, hey, they coming soon. Community of Effective Brothers. Hey, we on the map.
Hey man.
If you out from the beach, hey, y'all know what CEB is. Hey.
Shout out CEB, man.
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
Classic legendary cookouts, man. You know, if you never been, definitely, you know, when they start back up, pull up, man.
Yeah, pull up.
It's always a great time, dog.
Yeah, the drunkest I ever been. Yeah, definitely CB cookout. Started early. Used to stay at the crib the day before to get ready for.
Oh yeah,
it.
you got to prep for this type of stuff. You can't just, you know what I'm saying?
Because you in the sun.
Yeah,
you in the sun for a while.
You got to pace yourself, dog. Don't
and
want
then
to
you
pass
think it's
out.
over because the cookout's over. No, the after party keep on going.
Hey, just keep on going, bro.
And my ass don't be making it to the after party half the time.
Hey, hey, bro. And speaking of CB and just Virginia Beach in general, and I'm gonna deviate from the game real quick. I don't know if you've seen, probably about a month and a half ago, it was this meme going around of like how people from Hampton, Newport News, Chesapeake, and like how people be in the 7 cities. And when they said how dudes in Virginia Beach be, they hit that.
Oh, yes, sir.
They hit that. Hey, I said, yo, I know a nigga from the beach, and that's who he put me on to that dance. I said, yo, this meme is accurate as hell. Because this man right here will always be doing that in the dorm at ODU, hitting that bitch, no cap. So I'm like, yeah, bro, I had to just say that real quick. But, all right, well, yeah, we going to let you pop again, dog.
All right. 4. All right.
4, one of these.
Let's see.
Want to answer, you can pop again or just pull another one, or take a shot.
Hey, why not? Let's do it.
Right.
Why did your last relationship end?
Oh wow. Okay.
Man, I was selfish. Learned from it.
Mm-hmm.
Got brought too fast into it.
Mm-hmm.
Said things I shouldn't have said, and I was like, hey, I'm finally free. Hey, let's separate. Just be the best for us during this time. I was not just selfish, just selfish in how I felt opening up and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But just wasn't ready for a relationship. This man Cooke has known me for years. He has never seen me in a relationship until I got out of college.
Talk about it,
man.
No cap.
I was a wild boy.
They used to call him Uchi.
Uchi Wally.
Uchi Wally. You know what I'm saying? But we grown now.
Yeah, we grown now. We grown now. It'd be so crazy that this man see me in the club dancing with different girls. He said, man, this man Wallace can catch twerk in the church. I was like, this man, wow.
Hey, yo, look, this man, hey, look.
But
I ain't even go, look, we gonna talk off the mic. We gonna talk off mic.
But yeah,
bro.
But yeah, just selfish, not ready. Just moved too fast. But yeah, hey, I'm in a good place now. Got a good girl. Been with her for over almost 4 years, 3.5 years.
That's what's up.
Yeah, one of my largest support systems besides my family, as well, and so is her family. Because like I said, her uncles, like, they believe in me, they stand by me, and
That's what's up.
I'm at a great place. Yeah.
Hey, bro. Hey, growth. It sounds like growth.
I'm happy.
Hey, come on. All right, we're gonna let you pop it one more time, bro.
All right.
What is it?
3.
All right.
All right. Have you ever peed in the shower? Uchiwali the drunk has.
Hey, in a former life, in a past life.
In the past life. Now realizing what, hey.
Hey, bro, I'm weak. Hey, you want to end on that or you want to pop again? It's on you at this point.
Man, let's pop.
All right.
Golly.
You got it with 6.
Reveal all the details of your last kiss. Oh, all the details of the last kiss? Oh, kiss my old lady. Good morning. Told her have a great day. That's my last kiss.
Hey, that's it. Hey, that's how it be.
Maybe I'll be home soon.
That's how it be. What little Duval say? My old lady. Not my old lady, my old lady.
My old lady.
Hey, bro, that's how it go. So, bro, appreciate you tapping in.
Of course,
for the
appreciate
people.
You, man.
Absolutely. For the people that's at home, let them know if they want to book you for a private event. Because I've had people that I know personally that have booked you for private dinners, for anniversaries, for birthdays. They want to have a private chef come and do something for their girl's birthday, whatever it is, bro. If people want to tap in with you and follow you, where can they follow you at? Where can they book you at? Let them know your website, plug all that stuff once again. Just for
of course. Again, my company's called Food That Sits Love Language. And like I said, we do meal preps, we do bartending, we do recipes, we do private dining, we do destination chefs, we do cooking lessons. If you want to have a girls' night and want to do a paint and cook, hey, I'll do that too. I'll make it happen. But you can find me at Food The Sits. That is FOODSISTH.com. Don't Google search it, just go straight to Food That Sits. You can go ahead and put in a subscription and then email through there. Also on Instagram, Peep_this34. That is PEEP_THIS34. That's my IG. I will answer through messages, but please just go through my email or Food That Sits. My email is WWP as in Paul, EEP as in Paul, LES@gmail.com. And then also my other platform is Facebook that I'm getting used to again. That is foodthesits.com. That's where you'll find me. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me. Subscribe. Follow me on Facebook as well. I can't wait to work with y'all. Show y'all the A-Boom experience.
Yes, A-Boom.
A-Boom.
And on that note, we out. It's been another episode of The Trouble Pod. We out. Peace.